Hey, Tony Purcell here, and in today's video I want to talk about how success is your duty, obligation, and responsibility. I was listening earlier today to some audio like I do every day, and today I was listening to a guy named Grant Cardone. He does like some sales training, success training, that kind of stuff, and he talked about how success is your moral responsibility, and that was kind of a new concept for me. I hadn't really thought of it in that exact way, but as I really started thinking about it, how true that really is, and something that came to my mind was a parable from the Bible that a parable that Jesus the Christ taught, which is he talked about three different men, and each were given a certain number of talents. Now, talent was like a unit of money in that time, and each man was given a certain number of talents, and the first two went, and whatever amount of money they had, they went and they started working it and started using it, and they went to the marketplace and used their money that they had to actually make more money. So the first two, the guy who had 10 talents, the guy who had 5 talents did it. Then the last guy, he had 2 talents, and he took his money, and he was so nervous about it and just didn't want to lose it. He knew someday he was going to have to pay it back to this guy. And so instead of using it to make more and become more, he took it and he buried it in the ground. And what happened at the end was the guy who, the first 2 guys who had actually, improved and had made more, they were rewarded. And the final guy who had not done anything with it, who just kind of buried it, he was actually punished. And it was taken away. What he had was taken away from him and given to the people who had actually done something and who had been making money. And, it's a parable, so there's application to our life. Obviously, one application could be financial. Use money to grow and make more money and invest it properly into whether it's an investment, real estate, or into your business and into marketing to grow more. But then there's another application, which is a pretty cool thing in our language, how it works out this way, because the word talent has a different meaning in our language. Talent actually means your skill and your ability, something you have an ability to do. And so if you use that example and kind of apply the parable to your life, which is why Christ taught in parables, so that they could be applied to your life. If you apply that, what that's really saying is the exact same thing as I said earlier, which is success is your duty. God has given you certain gifts and talents and abilities, and it is your duty to live up to those. You have a certain potential, and God expects you to use all of the gifts and the abilities that you have to expand and to grow and to use those to become more and to use those to create more and make more of it. And so it's your duty. It's your duty. It's your commission from your Creator, who gave you your ability to actually go and to use your gifts and your ability to create additional success and to live up to their potential, to your potential. And so it's your duty. And, I talk about this all the time. What really is the purpose of us being here other than to learn and to grow? We have potential, and I believe that we're here to learn how to live up to that potential. And if we don't do that, then we return and we've just wasted all of our time here. We've not learned any lessons. We haven't grown and figured out what we're really capable. And we're like that guy who took and buried his talents and just said, that's too risky. I want to play it safe. I want to do the easy thing. I want to take the safe road so that, I just might not lose anything. But those who actually went out and who took a little bit of a risk and who put their effort into it and then put their risk and used what they had to create and turn it into more were rewarded. And it's our duty and our responsibility to be successful and to live up to the potential that we have, as well as when we live up to our potential. Have you ever noticed how when one person lives up to their potential, it automatically inspires other people? I mean, think of movies that you love to watch. All of the favorite and classic movies are somebody who had massive success, because when we watch other people succeed, that actually inspires us to grow. And so and I believe, we have a certain responsibility to be helping other people and inspiring and providing, answers and solutions for other people. I think that's why we came here together. So in multiple ways, your duty and your responsibility is to succeed. And so where do you go from here? The best step is to join the Prosperity Team, because we're an entire culture of people who are committed and dedicated to succeeding at the highest potential possible level, living out our highest potential, and helping you do it. I mean, the whole Prosperity Team is a community of people who are living as creators and striving for success and willing to help any and everyone along the way. So right below this video, there's a button. Click on the link, join the Prosperity Team, get into Empower Network, and then go and create that success. Use the skills and the talents and the abilities that you have to create more success, because that's what you were created for. That's your duty and that's your responsibility. And when you take the talents you have and the gifts that are available to you in the world today, and you use those to multiply yourself and multiply the world, really, then you will be blessed and rewarded at a much higher level. And that's just the way that things work. So join our team now. You'll have a personal phone call with me immediately afterwards, so we can figure out exactly what direction you want to go, what level of success you want to achieve, and what it's going to take to get there. And then I'm going to be there with you, pushing you and inspiring you, motivating you all along the way. So join the team right now. Click on the button, and I'll talk to you soon.